I'm Sophia. So today I'm going to see the preview of the new film The Outrun starring Saoirse Ronan, and I'm very excited and I thought I'd bring you along and of course let you know what I think. So I went to the Curzon in Camden Market. We had a bit of a mooch around first. We got there a bit early, so we went to Gales and had a drink, and then we headed into the cinema. So, directed by Nora Fingshide and starring Saoirse Ronan, this film delves into themes of addiction and healing. So the story follows protagonist Rona, who's returned to her childhood home in the Orkney Islands after years of struggling with alcoholism in London. And straight away, this was a really moving, really powerful film. Rona is really the only main character in the film, and we see it through her perspective. And let me tell you, Saoirse Ronan, as ever, is actually phenomenal. She just has this complete ability to transform into another person, to the point where when I'm watching her in a character, I don't see her as Saoirse Ronan, which I think is the mark of a really talented actor. Maybe also because she's so good at accents. Like, I've seen her do a million and one different accents. We've had English, we've had American, Irish, and in this film she was of course Scottish. But she is just magnetic. She plays characters in such a real, raw way. And what I really love about Saoirse Ronan is that she never really plays likeable characters, but she plays really flawed human characters, which are so much more interesting for an audience to watch. And the cinematography of this film was stunning. We see a lot of the natural surroundings of Orkney, and honestly they played just as big a role in the film as any character. There was a lot of parallelism between the weather on the island and Rona's kind of internal state and her struggle with alcoholism. And I honestly think that both the acting, the cinematography and the score were evenly matched. So it truly was stunning to watch. However, there were various things that I didn't enjoy so much. For example, this film was really slowly paced. It's 2 hours long and I don't think it really has any business being 2 hours long. With a film like this, you watch it to see the progress of the character and to see the hope of light at the end of the tunnel. But this film was structured non-chronologically, which means you don't see the progress as it's happening. It's flashing back and forth between bad and less bad. So it was really distressing to watch as a viewer with little to no respite in 2 hours. And I think the non-linear format of the film also just made it quite confusing at times and potentially hard to follow where she was in her journey. And had the film been half an hour shorter, I think it would have still been as impactful and the audiences would have still gotten the point. So the repetitive plot for me loses the film a few marks. But overall, it was a really impactful film. It's not one that I'd be in a hurry to watch again, but I'm definitely glad that I did watch it. And it comes out in cinemas tomorrow, so I would recommend making the trip if you can. And that's all for this video, but I'll be posting weekly, so make sure to stay tuned. Thanks for watching The Vortex.
From it.